Hello there, Virgo. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill and Lady J of Lady J's Tarot Reading. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for coming back. And for those who are new, welcome. All are welcome. I just want to help. Okay, that's it. So here I am, and I'm talking to you about the 28th through January or February 3rd. We're going to cover that whole week. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check out my videos from before and you'll find it. It'll be great. Thank you so much for being here again. I have pre-programmed this deck for you for the Alleyman's Tarot for this week to go a little deeper. I'm going to show you the monthly card messages, Celestite. This is fantastic. It speaks so plainly to communicating clearly, being clear, and also listening carefully so that you hear the message properly. Okay? There's a lot of joy in this. There's a lot of beauty in just listening. So it might be more about listening than it is about talking. So keep that in mind. And we will go ahead and get into the rest of this reading. Let's go ahead and add a few cards. All right, so let's look at what's going on. Okay, recognition and reward. All right, so this guy's taking a bow. He's being appreciated and accepting his accolades, which is nice. You earned it. This is all about you, Virgo. It's about you taking on and appreciating that you've earned this love and appreciation from the outside world. Okay, you've earned it by doing your good deeds. So don't be afraid to take the bow. Don't be afraid to say thank you. I know sometimes receiving can be difficult for Virgo, but it's important to just say thank you and not get weird. All right. The builder is here. He is the one who is, of course, making something from nothing. There's a whole lot of weird stuff around, and he is doing his job. He is making stuff. So embrace the possibilities of letting your inner MacGyver out and get after it, okay? Whatever you need, you can make it happen. It's going to be great. And don't be afraid to ask for help either. Ah, yes, the relic. The relic, be aware that this could be you, but at the same time, this relic just needs a little winding up, and then it's good to go. So if you just need a little winding up to get you going, well, then get after it. But it's really quite sweet and lovely to know that old things may be good again. It keeps showing up at the builder. The builder likes to use old things to make things good again, you know? So don't be afraid to use old things to make something new. They might be repurposed or even recycled into a way that the world becomes better, you know? So keep an open mind. And remember, if you are the relic, you also want to be the one getting recycled and repurposed into something else that's helpful, okay? You don't want to get put on a junk pile. You got to get busy and do what you need to do. Recycle yourself. Yay! All right. So the area where we're blocked this week is the 10 of Destiny. There you go. 10 of Destiny. This Destiny card speaks very much about the many facets of ourselves, how we are perceived, how people see us, and what we're doing with that, you know? Which facets are we showing, and why are we blocking ourselves with one of our facets? Maybe our inner bitch has come out. We need to put that inner bitch away so that we can get back into the problem-solving lady, because there's so many options of our personal selves that we need to let that person who's most helpful and most appropriate for the job come out, right? So Destiny is waiting if we can only let the right part of ourselves come out, okay? It's good. I like it very much. But yeah, we're blocking our destiny. So, yeeks. Now, this card here is the Page of Curses. Interesting, right? New information is coming that will block us. And we know that some of the messages we're receiving are good messages. Some of the messages we're receiving, not so good. So keep an eye out for the ones that are not so good and be aware of how you can put them off to one side and not let them rule your day. But just like, oh, okay, so I guess I'm not doing that today. Okay. Let it be more that kind of a deal than, oh no, my whole schedule's wrecked. Because that's a lot. Okay. Now, the final card that's in our blocking department is the King of Coins. So there's something about the financial foundation that is not going to be happening this week. So if you can just not worry about it for this week, put that file of paperwork or otherwise stuff you didn't finish last week, put it on a pile for next week, okay? Because it's not happening this week, and that's okay, unless it absolutely must. Whew, then you're going to have an issue. But I want you to really put yourself into the position of maybe just make arrangements. Hey, can I bring those papers by next week? Sure. Okay, cool. Perfect. Messages. Fabulous. You deliver a message that it'll be there the next week, and they say, okay, everything's great. Cool. Because what's really going on is, as your solution, you're creating a really firm foundation, okay? The most important part right now is that you get a solid foundation and that you take care of whatever you need to take care of that creates that solid foundation. If that's a new client base, if that's a new group of people you're working with, make sure the foundation is solid before you get all crazy, okay? So if you get that straightened away and you know your people are squared away and they're ready and they're supporting you and everything is great, perfect, okay, that's good. Then you can start dealing with anything else, all right? But I'm going to say, please don't sabotage yourself. The devil showed up to say you are going to try and mess your stuff up. Isn't he great? Oh my goodness. So please don't mess yourself up. There's no reason to throw a grenade in your life, and you know how you do it. There are some of you who are going to be sleeping around in wrong ways. There are others of you who are going to overeat in the wrong ways, or others are just going to say the wrong thing about the in-laws, okay? So be careful how you throw that grenade in your life, because it's so traumatic sometimes. You have a nice foundation, why blow it up, okay? Don't do it. So, of course, we get the jawbone. This crazy jawbone is here. And to me, it is part of your solution. And it talks about, it tells me that you need to talk about what's going on, maybe in a more careful way, right? Don't not have the conversation. If you're feeling feelings, you want to take this person and step outside and like say, so this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm receiving. Let me explain to you what I'm hearing, and I hope that you will tell me that I'm hearing it wrong, instead of maybe throwing the grenade in your life. So you can maybe have a conversation that will resolve the issue, as opposed to truly blowing your life up. Okay? Because we don't want to do that. That sounds like a terrible idea. Okay? So excellent. I will add a few cards because I think that Virgo could really use a couple extra cards just to clarify some of this. All right? Bottom of the gods, brothers and sisters, please help Virgo understand this last week of January. Thank you. All right, so we're going to clarify the builder. We will clarify the jawbone. That's it. That's all we're going to do. Okay, so real quick recap. We have recognition and reward. Take that bow. Say thank you. You're being appreciated and offered an opportunity by somebody to get busy building something new. Hello. out of all the silly ashes and crap laying around, you can make beautiful things, all right? Because, of course, what? Oh, your second chakra of creativity, which I already talked about, boom, shakalaka, is right here. Hey, look at me go. Yes, it's there, clarifying the fact that your creativity is on point. You can build whatever you want right now. It's awesome. Old things are going to become new again, whether it's you or not. Ha! Love it. Destiny, of course, is on hold. So the perception of who you are and the many facets of yourself could block you in some way, but mostly it's just your destiny that is temporarily on hold. Meh, so what? Be creative, have fun. The Page of Curses is here. New information that will hold you back is coming your way. Messages of not greatness. Messages, we talked about messages. Boom. Yep, talked about messages. And of course, King of Coins is here. Your financial foundation has been put on hold for a week, saying, yeah, we're just going to stop that for a minute. Hope that anything that's critical is able to be paused, all right? Funny enough, your foundation, your financial foundation is on hold, but your personal foundation, this looks like it might be very physical. That guy's got a great foundation. Hey. So by all means, work on your physical body. Make sure your physical self is ready to go and able to approach the situation accordingly, all right? If you need a timeout, well, I mean, that's part of your solution, is to really start getting creative with how you take care of yourself. Oh, yeah, I like that. Get creative with how you work on your foundation, your personal foundation. Don't get bored. Get creative. And don't blow it up by eating too much ice cream, okay? That's important, all right? And of course, we talked about talking to somebody, having a good conversation instead of blowing up your life. It's a good idea. We like that. And yes, the conversation could be a win or lose situation, but in fact, I see love here. On that sword, there's a heart. Just telling me that this person's anchored in your life, win or lose, no matter how this conversation goes, okay? So if you need to change the nature of a relationship by saying, hey, I'm not feeling like I'm getting the support that I need in a certain way, and I'd like to go do something else, then that's fine. It probably will go fine. You just need to have that conversation. Use that jawbone. If you're feeling funky or strange or anything, then it's important for you to just voice it, and it'll get better, okay? So excellent. Thank you so much, Virgo, for being here. I appreciate you so much. You matter so much to me, and I only want to help you. Leave me messages if I'm not getting the words out properly for you, or if you have questions, let me know. Also, like and subscribe. It's totally free. Hit the bell. Woohoo! And it helps the algorithm. And I appreciate you so much, and I hope to see you next month. Thank you.